everyone. Welcome to CATIA tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain the free define profile toolbar in Sketcher Workbench. This toolbar, that is free define profile toolbar, available at the right side of the Sketcher Workbench. It is also available in standard menu bar, that is insert profile predefined profile toolbar. In this, having rectangle, oriented rectangle, parallelogram, elongated hole, cylindrical elongated hole, keyhole profile, hexagon, centered rectangle, centered parallelogram. These are the tools are available in predefined profile. Now later discussing each and every tool in predefined profile. In this first one is rectangle. Rectangle is rectangle is a basic geometry that comprises of four sides. The adjacent sides are perpendicular to each other and opposite sides are equal in length. To draw a rectangle, choose the arrow available on the right of the rectangle in predefined toolbar. The predefined profile toolbar will be shown the following tools already explained in insert menu. When you invoke the rectangle tool, the sketch tools toolbar is expanded. You are prompted to click the first point to create a rectangle. Click in the geometry area to specify the first point or the first corner of the rectangle. Next, you are prompted to specify the second point. Move the cursor away from the first point to specify it. You will notice that the preview of the rectangle is displayed. As you move the cursor in the geometry area, click in the geometry area to specify the diagonally opposite corner of the rectangle. You can also draw a rectangle by using lines. A rectangle is a combination of four lines and each line is an individual element. You can also draw a rectangle by entering the values in the sketch tools toolbar. On drawing a rectangle by this method, you will notice the few dimensions and constraints are applied to the resulting rectangle. Second one is oriented rectangle. To draw an oriented rectangle, invoke the oriented rectangle tool from the predefined profile toolbar. You are prompted to specify the point. Click in the geometry area to specify the first point of the rectangle. You are then prompted to specify the end point, that is second point. Move the cursor away from the first point, that is third point, in any direction, that is upper direction or lower direction, to specify the end point of the first side, you will notice that a line is attached to the cursor. Click in the geometry area to specify the endpoint. The angle thus formed between the line and the horizontal reference is orientation angle of the rectangle. You are then prompted to define the second side. Move the cursor in upward or downward direction of the line and you will notice the rectangle being drawn. Also, the symbol of the perpendicular constraint is displayed between the line drawn and the line attached with the cursor. The first point, second point, and third point. You can select these rectangles and click delete button. Next, third one is parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel to each other. To draw it, invoke the parallelogram tool from the predefined profile toolbar. The sketch tools toolbar is expanded. You are prompted to specify start point of the parallelogram. Click in the geometry area to specify its first corner. You are then prompted to specify end point of its first side. On moving the cursor away from the first corner, you will notice a line attached to the cursor. The lines show the first side of the parallelogram. Click in the geometry area to specify its end point. You are then prompted to specify its second side. Move the cursor away from the second corner. The preview of the parallelogram is displayed. Click to specify its second side. A parallelogram is created. The important note is, in CATIA, a parallelogram also is a combination of 4 lines, where each line is an individual element. You can also use the sketch tools toolbar to enter the coordinates values. Enter the coordinate values of the corner points of the parallelogram. You can enter the width, angle and height values in the respective edit boxes of the expand sketch tools toolbar to specify its parallelogram. Now let us discussing creating an elongated hole. Click the elongated hole icon from the predefined profile toolbar. The sketch tools toolbar now displays values for defining the elongated hole center to center axis. In this workspace, now click first center. This is the second center, and then either the elongated hole radius or a point on this elongated. By using your mouse, just move the cursor to outside or inside for increasing the radius or decreasing the radius for creating an elongated hole. This is the procedure for creating an elongated hole. First center, second center, just drag outside or inside. Next one is creating a cylindrical elongated hole. Click the cylindrical elongated hole icon from the predefined profile toolbar. The Sketch Tools toolbar now display the values for defining the cylindrical elongated hole. You are going to define the circle center. Next one is arc extremes, that means starting point of arc and end point of arc. Now also give radius of the cylindrical elongated hole. This is the procedure for creating a cylindrical elongated hole. Just choosing that icon and give the center and give the arc start point, arc end point, and give the radius for cylindrical elongated hole. This is the procedure for how to create a cylindrical elongated hole in the CATIA workbench. Next one is how to create a keyhole profile in CATIA Sketcher workbench. Click the keyhole profile icon from the predefined profile toolbar. The Sketch Tools toolbar now displays values for defining the keyhole profile. Now choose the two centers and give the two radius for creating a keyhole profile. This is the first radius. After enter the first radius value, the Sketch Tools show the second radius. Also you can use the mouse for drag to outside or inside for enter the second radius. This is the procedure for creating a keyhole profile. Once again I repeat this. Now choose keyhole profile. Just choose two centers and give the two radius for creating keyhole profile. This is next one is creating an hexagon. Click the hexagon icon from the predefined profile toolbar. The Sketch Tools toolbar now display the values for defining the hexagon center and then either a point on this hexagon or the hexagon dimensions and angle. Just choose the center and drag the cursor. This is the procedure for creating an hexagon. Next one is drawing a center rectangle. The center rectangle is a rectangle where the center of the rectangle is specified. Now choose the center rectangle from predefined profile toolbar. You first select a point as center and then drag the rectangle. This is the procedure for creating a center rectangle. Center and drag to rectangle. First one is creating centered parallelograms. Before choosing this icon, first draw two lines. This is first line, this one is second line. Now choose centered parallelogram. Select a first line and second line. Drag the cursor to specify the rectangle dimensions. This is the procedure for creating centered parallelograms. I hope this is very clear to everyone. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe my channel for more updates.